Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2013. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 87. At least I hope I'm right. Not a whole lot to show of work that has been completed. Anyone who watches my videos knows that April 1st was the beginning of the 10,000 meter yarn challenge. So I wasn't really doing a whole lot. Plus, I haven't really been feeling all that great. Our weather keeps doing this flip-flop. We go from having a really nice day to all of a sudden it's like winter is back again. In fact, I went out yesterday morning and I'm like, wow, another nice day. By the afternoon, not even early afternoon, it was like freezing cold outside, and then we woke up to snow this morning. Really cold out too. The wind is just whipping, and of course, I'm not feeling good, but I'm stupid enough because we had things to do to take myself out there. So I'm going to show you the two little things that I do have done, and then I do have a little haul to show afterwards. So first off, I showed 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, maybe more, but 2 weeks ago we'll say, I showed some little coffee kittens that I had made using a pattern that was created by Swallow's Creative Corner, and she created a miniature bunny and a miniature kitten, and she had a giveaway, and my daughter and I both entered, and luckily my daughter won. So she downloaded the patterns, and of course I had to try one out. So I decided, since it was just about Easter, I was going to go with an Easter bunny rabbit. So I would like to introduce you all to bubblegum. Bubblegum is made not using the Red Heart Super Saver, but I actually used some Karen Simply Soft in the color strawberry, and for her little headband it was, I believe, sage was the color. Don't quote me, because this is a tiny little ball that I had tucked somewhere in here. So this is Bubblegum. My daughter named her. I was actually thinking of strawberry because of the color yarn, but Bubblegum works just as good because she's pink like bubblegum. So, but that's Bubblegum. Very cute, very simple, very easy. If you want the patterns, I will try to remember to post the link below. If I don't, forgive me folks, I am not feeling good. So it's like, get the video done, get it edited, and uploaded, and be done with it right about now. The only other thing I did, and I don't remember who posted this pattern, and if I did bookmark it on my computer, I will include the link, was for this little owl keychain. It's not as little as the picture makes it look. It's actually the size of my palm, but I thought it was cute. I don't use it for a keychain. I hang this on my bag. So I thought it was cute. Very similar to the other owl and bunny patterns, just a slight difference in how the body is made, and it's done with two little buttons for eyes. So as far as other stuff that is done, like I said, my kitty. Thank you, Miss Brindle. Sorry about that. I am not going to start from the beginning. That was my kitty cat. She decided she was going to move and knock the camera over. Silly goose. So anyway, yesterday started the 10,000 meter yarn challenge. I should have already been through my first project, because it's a project that doesn't take me that long, but because I'm not feeling that good, I was having trouble concentrating. I was having trouble even remembering a pattern that I created myself. But my first pattern, of course, is going to be a squizzle made using the Charisma that I received. I am using my yardage counter, and this is how far I've gotten. I'm not even halfway through the body. Okay, so hopefully I will get the body complete at least, but like I said, I'm not feeling good, and this is something I can usually make a squizzle in one day. So yeah, issues. So that's how far I've gotten. The only other thing I have to show To make my squizzles, I usually use black shank buttons for the eyes. And I usually purchase them at Walmart's. Unfortunately, our Walmart's hasn't had any. So, last time I was there, I think I picked up like 3 or 4, whatever they had, I purchased. And I think it was like 3 or 4 cards. And there's only, I want to say 2 or 3 sets of eyes on each one. And I've made, a few things that have required using the eyes. Like my Hurly-Burly monster, that was 2 sets of eyes. My rabbit monster was a set of eyes. My squizzle made out of the fleece was, so I've used several sets. I had 2 pairs of eyes left, and that's not going to cut it. So I said, you know what, why don't we take a trip, because we had to go to the pet store anyway today. I said, why don't we, since we have to get on a bus anyway, go up to the craft store, we'll check Joann's and see if maybe I can find some safety eyes. It'll be interesting because usually the eyes are attached after it's been stuffed and completely put together. I usually do the face last. So it'll be interesting to use safety eyes without knowing where they're going to be. So I picked up a couple packages of safety eyes. They are 12 millimeter safety eyes. They're pretty close. They might be just a tiny bit smaller, but not enough to even notice. So it'll be interesting to kind of figure out where they go before I close it, stuff it and close it up. I also purchased a package of animal noses because, and I do believe, because these are the smaller ones, I hope they're the right size for what I plan to use it for, and I'll tell you that in a few minutes. And while we were there, which I'm going to tell you anyway now, Gimme Yarn 418, Erin, does these really cute hedgehogs. And I was looking at the pattern, and it takes wool yarn. And I do believe she used one of the safety noses to make one of hers. But, I don't have any yarn in all my stash that is shrinkable. It has to be able to be felted. So I said, let's take a walk and see what we can find. Let me tell you, $7.29 for a skein of wool yarn. Holy cow, okay? If you got a 50% off coupon, not a bad price. But not $7.29 without a coupon. So we kept looking, and we came across this. It's Martha Stewart. It is 100% wool. I'm assuming, and I hope I'm right, that it can be felted and shrunk down. Yeah, this is, I think it's either $7 or $8 a skein. Guess what? I paid 97 cents. Yeah. Works for me. So, there were 4 skeins of this left. It's 1.75 ounces. So, I've got 4 of them. That gives me like 7 full ounces of yarn. So, I'm hoping that's going to be enough. But 97 cents a skein. And just before we ran across this, we ran across the yarn I use for my squizzles. I've got things falling, nothing new.
7 ounces.
I ran across this, and it is the eyelash yarn that we use for my fuzzles, 97 cents a skein. So this is like a light black, and this is actually called Onyx. So that's going to make, hopefully, is going to make my, what is that again? Hedgehog. So that's for my hedgehog. And then my daughter chose this color. It is called Terracotta for a fuzzle. And then we also picked up this, which is Violet, which is really, it's probably, if I know anything, it's going to look blue. It's not. It's violet. It's purple. Hello. 97 cents. And I also picked this one up, which is called, where the heck is it? Multi-Green Brown. Wow, that was like a really fascinating name. But it's really cool. It's got greens, light greens, and a little bit of brown. So, I think those will be, it's in there. Hush. So I think those will be interesting. And then the only other thing I ran across, because all the Bernat yarns are on sale, we were looking and I ran across this Bernat Tizzy. Never saw it. This is the first time I've seen it. This is Posy Pink. It is this really wild looking yarn. So all I could think of was, what would a squezzle look like with that? So that's it. I will be trying a squezzle with this to see how it looks. It's really soft too. So, and a lot of the Bernat yarns are really nice and soft and fuzzy. So, more yarn for the 10,000 meter challenge. So that'll be cool. See what a squezzle looks like with that. Anyway, I think that's it. I've made it through the second half of recording without my little kitty knocking the camera over. Yay! So, other than that, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week, a wonderfully crafty weekend. We might see spring sometime, but right now we've revisited winter again. Other than that, for me, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get this done so I can get up today. For you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. Have a great one. I'll see y'all next week. Bye!